All right, so let's break down Bathed in Light a bit. So it's mostly centered around, at least for the guitar side of things, it's a bit of a raw power, Stooges, Bowie kind of inspired riff. Starts in power chords, but let me just walk you through it a little bit here. So it basically goes between B and E, and I'm doing just a couple arpeggiated notes within that riff, but mostly it's just a real skull stomper bonehead riff. So let's walk you through it. All right. So basically, on the B side of things, I'm just kind of honking on that B power chord and doing the Chuck Berry kind of going between a few notes there. And then when we get to the E, I'm bending octaves with that E kind of droning behind everything. So I'll do that one more time. So nice and slow for you. There you go. Easy as pie, kids. All right, so I kind of just hold on this note for the whole verse like a lazy asshole. Let Kyle and Ross do all the heavy lifting. And they kind of do that while I'm singing. And then the pre-chorus is just basically between B and the C sharp and then the E and then back to the C sharp. All right, so that's real easy. So the chorus, once we get to the chorus now, so on the A string, we're going to be going from B with the E string barred as well, to E, to G sharp on the E string, to C sharp on the A string, again with the bars. Anytime you're playing a power chord on the A string, you're also barring on the E string, just for, as I said, that maximum fat factor. All right, so I'll show you just how the chorus is played and the rhythm. So it's... Real easy, real easy. Okay, so that's pretty much the song in the two parts right there between the verse, the pre-chorus, and the chorus. There's a couple more additional parts that I'll throw in. So in the second verse rather, at the very end, I just do a little bend here on the 8th fret of the G string, the hunky-dory part. So it's like... Back to that pre-chorus. So there's only really a couple parts there. And then the guitar solo when I'm yelling about Elvis and Jesus, my two homies, and my grandma as well. I'm basically just pulling a Johnny Thunders, Keith Richards, Chuck Berry, and I'm bending on the root note of the pre-chorus chords. So it is the B, the C sharp, and the E. I'll show you what I'm doing there. So I'm also barring... the main note, like the root note, with my thumb. So just to try and keep that rhythm going. So I'll show you what I'm doing there. That's it. And the more gnarly it sounds, the more out of tune, the better, because guitar solos should sound like you just struggling to live. That's the Neil Young school of thought. It should never sound, I don't know. I mean, unless we're talking about Santana, because that motherfucker's smooth. So, anyways, I firmly believe that all guitar solos should sound like a dying animal, and that's kind of how I play, because it's all I can play. That's the whole song. That's Bathed in Light for you. So you got your numbskull numpty riff. You got your guided by voices kind of thing pre-chorus. And then you got your, I don't know, what'd you call that? Big fat 90s chorus. And then you got your Johnny Thunders, Keith Richards, Chuck Berry, Soul Crusher bending action going there. So that's it. That's the whole song. There you go. Have fun, kids. Don't poke your eye out.